For centuries, explorers, treasure hunters, and adventurers have been drawn to the heart of South America in search of a legendary city made entirely of gold. A place where unimaginable wealth awaited those who could find it. This is the story of El Dorado, one of history's most enduring and elusive myths. The legend of El Dorado did not begin as a city, but as a man-king covered in gold. According to indigenous Muisca traditions in present-day Colombia, a newly crowned ruler would perform a sacred ritual at Lake Guatavita. He would be covered in gold dust and, before his people, would offer treasures to the gods by throwing gold and jewels into the lake. Spanish conquistadors who arrived in the early 16th century heard whispers of this golden king. But as the tales spread, it changed. Soon, it was no longer just a king covered in gold, but an entire city hidden somewhere in the unexplored lands of South America. Driven by greed and ambition, Spanish explorers set out in search of El Dorado. Men like Gonzalo Pizarro and Francisco de Orellana led grueling expeditions through the Amazon, enduring disease, starvation, and attacks from indigenous tribes all in pursuit of gold. One of the most famous expeditions took place in 1541. Gonzalo Pizarro led his men deep into the jungles of present-day Ecuador and Peru. But when they found no city of gold, they split up. Francisco de Orellana continued downriver and became the first European to navigate the Amazon River. But El Dorado remained elusive. As more expeditions failed, the legend of El Dorado began to shift. If it wasn't in Colombia, perhaps it was in Venezuela, or Brazil, or Bolivia. With every failed journey, the city seemed to move further into the unknown. Even the English sought El Dorado. In 1595, Sir Walter Raleigh sailed up the Orinoco River, convinced that he would find the Golden Kingdom in the lands of present-day Guyana. But once again, the city remained just out of reach. Over time, the legend became more than just a place. It became a symbol of the ultimate quest, an unreachable paradise filled with untold riches. Many of these treasures have been recovered, including the famous Muisca raft, a golden sculpture depicting the very ceremony that gave birth to the El Dorado myth. Over the centuries, many have tried to recover the gold said to lie at the bottom of Lake Guatavita, but despite efforts to drain the lake, no vast treasures have ever been found.